Hey everybody, it's Daniel. Welcome back to another episode of Spain to Go, the best podcast in the entire multiverse about all things Spain. I'm back from a week up in Manchester in the UK, the frozen north as it were. It was dark up there. It gets dark at about 4 p.m. at this time of year, and there's not much to do. But it was an interesting experience. Today, I wanted to talk about Thanksgiving in Spain because, hey, I just realized next week is Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is not actually a big deal here in Spain. In Spain, it's just another Thursday. They call it Acción de Gracias, but it's not actually a Spanish holiday. It's something Spanish people have seen on TV. But if you're looking for a Thanksgiving party, you're in the right place. Mr. Chorizo has got you covered. Daniel, aka Mr. Chorizo, has got you covered in hot, salty, giblet-flavored gravy. So, let's get to it. Thing is, my first few years abroad, I didn't really go in for the American traditions. I thought, I'm in Spain, why worry about celebrating some silly holiday that is only a US thing? These days, I've been here 18 years, and I think it's very important to celebrate some of my traditions from home. So I do a minimal 4th of July celebration. I make some hot dogs. I have Budweiser. I do Christmas in a US type way, and I definitely do Thanksgiving. So while it's not an official holiday, I make time for turkey, even if it's on the weekend. Sometimes it ends up being Saturday or Sunday because of everybody's work schedules. Anyway, the big question a lot of people ask is, can you really get up a full Thanksgiving dinner in Spain? Well, yeah, you can. Like many things, you just have to know where to buy the ingredients. So, first, the turkey. Your town in Spain, Madrid, Barcelona, or wherever you are, probably has a municipal market. And your municipal market probably has a polleria. This is just a chicken vendor, a chicken monger. Your chicken monger can probably rustle up a turkey for you if you ask a few days in advance. I usually pay 6 or 8 euros a kilo, and I can get a turkey that is a very respectable size. Also, about 6 to 7 kilos, I believe, is the usual one. They'll be fresh, not frozen, and you can, get it the day before, brine it, and have a great time. There's a shop called Taste of America. Taste of America is a franchise, I believe. They have locations in various cities in Spain, and they also offer delivery around the peninsula at least. You can find stuff like cranberry sauce, your packaged stovetop stuffing, and things like that. Usually I find Taste of America to be a sort of depressing experience because I realize that our cuisine is basically stuff in boxes that's probably, byproducts of an agricultural process that we don't even want to know about, not real food. Looking at you, Crisco shortening. However, if you really need the cranberry sauce and stuffing, that's where you would get it. You can also check out the dried cranberries at supermarkets like Lidl or Mercadona. You can make your own cranberry sauce out of that. You might be able to find one of these bulk shops where they sell a lot of different kinds of dried fruit. Ask for arándanos rojos and they'll probably sort you out. Careful though, arándanos can also be blueberries. You need to make sure you're getting the right type of arándano. Cranberries are not actually a Spanish crop as far as I know, so you might have a little trouble finding them, but they are around. You might not find a classic orange pumpkin for pie making, but you can surely find a butternut squash at a good fruteria. My parents were making butternut squash pie instead of pumpkin pie for my whole life. It's, as far as I know, just as good or better. So you can buy the butternut squash and go nuts, or you can just get the pre-made filling at the American store, Taste of America. The nuclear option for all of this is to go to your nearest Supermercado El Corte Inglés. They'll have a lot of this stuff, probably including the turkey. You can always ask, and they should be able to order one for you. Also, a lot of restaurants that deal with expats might be serving Thanksgiving dinner. You could check your local Irish pubs or American-themed restaurants, maybe your Foster's Hollywood if you want. Basically, whatever you're looking for, you should be able to find. And don't forget the wine. Celebrating Thanksgiving in Spain might be a bit different because you're probably not here with your whole extended family. So, who to celebrate with? Well, in my experience, international people are more than happy to come over and celebrate Thanksgiving. They've all seen it on TV and in movies, and they might be curious about what the actual fuss is about. So invite some international friends. There's nothing like sharing a bit of your culture with others. I have an article on the blog about how to make friends in Spain if you're looking for tips. This is something that definitely a lot of people come to the blog for. You can go to expatmadrid.com for lots more about all things Spain. And, while you're eating your turkey with your friends, you can tell them all about typical American traditions like watching football, debating with your insane relatives about recent developments in US politics, and collapsing in a food coma before getting up at 5 a.m. for Black Friday shopping. I recommend, at some point during the Thanksgiving season, that you watch South Park's 3-part Black Friday saga. It's based on Game of Thrones. It's a parody of Game of Thrones, but it's Black Friday. It's hilarious. It's on South Park's website. Don't pretend you're not a South Park fan, because we all secretly love South Park, even if we don't want to admit it. Inevitably, someone will ask, so what exactly are we celebrating here? My go-to answer is, it's complicated, so let's just call it a harvest festival. Many cultures have a harvest festival. Perhaps we could say that this one is a celebration of the abundance of the New World. Puritans, natives, feasting on eels and corn back in the 1620s. Really though, what I like about Thanksgiving is the focus on gratitude. It's been a strange couple of years around here in Spain, but there are still things to be grateful for. Today, in late 2022, I'm grateful for the fact that despite barreling down on age 40, I've got my health, and I'm feeling pretty optimistic about the future. So let's focus on the positive. It's November, Christmas is coming, the presidential primaries don't start for another 6 or 8 months, and life is good. With that, I'd just like to mention one final thing. Turkey kinda sucks. It's not as good as chicken. It's like chicken, but drier and worse. Pumpkin pie? Not amazing either. It's a good thing, all in all, that we only do this once a year. Anyway, that's what I've got for today. Talking about gratitude, I am grateful to you for listening to this podcast. I'm grateful for everyone who reads the blog over at expatmadrid.com. I'm grateful for the questions that I receive about moving in Spain and life in Spain. I'm grateful for life in Spain in general. Beautiful, sunny day here in Barcelona. I'm gonna go outside. So, I hope you have a great day wherever you are in the world, and until next time, stay cool. Bye.